Hello everyone, this is Heather and I am back with another video. It's been a little while once again, but that seems to be a pattern for me, so sorry about that. Today I have some exciting things to share with you. Firstly, I have a new class on big picture classes, which actually launched back in July, and I'm so excited about this one. It is called Wild About Techniques, and I use all kinds of art journaling techniques, and I use a lot of our Wild Whisper products incorporated as well. The papers themselves, both the 12 by 12 and journaling cards, do really well with mixed media, so there are some great examples of how to use the papers with mixed media. This is one example that I did for the class, and it's actually in my traveler's notebook. I also did several in my art journal as well as some other ones in this notebook, and as you can see, the Wild Whisper paper held up really well. It's barely warped at all. I just glued it right into my traveler's notebook itself, and then on this side I just did some journaling. So you can see there's tons of dimension here, and I go through the details of how to do this. I use all kinds of different techniques in the class, some of which you may not have seen before, so it's a really fun one and I suggest you check that out. You can take a free trial of big picture classes for 2 weeks if you sign up, and I'll put the link to their website in the description down below, as well as the link to my class directly. So I hope you check that out. It's a really fun one and I think people are liking it so far. So next I have a pocket letter to share. It's been a long time since I made a pocket letter and I really wanted to get back in the game. So my friend Jordan, who is my best childhood friend, she was my maid of honor at my wedding, she's actually moved a province over right now, and so she's been sending me postcards and stuff all summer, and I feel bad because I haven't been able to send her anything in return. So finally I've got around to making her this pocket letter. I used this paper from Rooted Love, the Wild Whisper collection, to make the envelope, and it's really simple. I believe I've done a tutorial on this before, so if so, I will link that. And then the letter itself just slips inside. I wrote her a short note on this journaling card from the World's Best collection. That's the Mother's and Father's Day one. And then I wrapped her letter in this map paper, and I like how that works. It also helps to cushion it so nothing gets damaged. So the letter opens up like this, and I've used actually 2 collections on this. I've got bits from the No Place Like Home collection as well as the World's Best collection. So the raindrop paper is from World's Best, and so is this card, and then the fur and the windows are from No Place Like Home. So on the top panel I've got a washi tape sample, and I've put her name in stickers there. I trimmed down these 3x4 cards to fit in here, so there's one, and I used an adventure stamp up there and fussy cut a window out. This stamp is from the Rooted Love collection and added another window, and these little metallic hearts I believe are pink paisley. I've had them in my stash. Second row we've got 2 of the fur papers and another little cluster here. This stamp from the new Out and About collection, and then some sequins, and this is actually a mix of the No Place. Actually, no, this is Rooted Love, that's where this copper color comes from, and the rest are from the Strong and Free collection. So it's interesting because I didn't actually use any Strong and Free on this, but the colors also work perfectly because there's teal and grays in there. And then I've used this paper clip, which you can of course take off to use. And I again trimmed down this card. It says World's Best on the lock, so I put friends below it, World's Best Friends. Because it is for Mother's and Father's Day, it's intended to refer to World's Best Mom or Dad, but it works for friends really nicely too. One more cluster with the window, and another one, and I've just stamped the bird from Rooted Love on top of that. So that's the front of the pocket letter, lots of stamping and fussy cutting of the windows, which ties it all together. I've got the hearts in 3 places. I've got washi tape in several places. So I quite like how that one turned out. And then on the back is, of course, the reverse side of the paper. So we've got the windows and the spring pattern here. In the top, I've added these metal rim tags, this black tag with the number 6, some of our Wild Whisper wood veneers. Then we've got this bicycle paper clip, and these are some chipboard tags that I just stamped on. These ones are using the adventure wood slices from the stamp set, and there's a couple other ones that are bigger in here as well. There's some Meyer Road clocks on craft paper, some chalkboard tags with eyelets, and 3 jumbo paper clips in there. They are about 3 inches long. So that is the reverse. That's the pocket letter for my friend Jordan in Canada here. And I hope you enjoyed this, as well as definitely check out my class on Big Picture Classes. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.
See how the sun has bleached your